New reports are just surfacing that then Vice President-elect Kamala Harris was inside DNC headquarters in D.C. on January 6th when a pipe bomb was discovered outside the building. According to Politico, Secret Service evacuated Harris from the building just moments later. Despite that near miss, the pipe bomb investigation is sitting tonight unsolved. A year later, the day of the insurrection, police found 2 pipe bombs within minutes of one another. FBI footage shows a suspect planting the bombs the day earlier, but the suspect is still at large and seemingly unidentified. This is exactly where the bombs were found. It's really not far from the Capitol, just walking distance. Tonight, we have a deeper look at where this complicated investigation stands. Newsy national security correspondent Sasha Ingber has been following this story closely. She's outside DNC headquarters tonight. Sasha, what'd you find?
Good to see you, Chance. So the FBI says this is a top priority. More than 800 interviews conducted, thousands upon thousands of video files, and now new details from their investigation. It may be the biggest unsolved mystery of January 6th. Who planted a pair of pipe bombs just steps away from the U.S. Capitol?
What was the purpose of those devices being planted? Was it a diversionary type of a tactic used by some of these rioters? A person captured in videos in a hoodie, face mask, glasses, and gloves placed 2 pipe bombs near the Republican and Democratic National Committees on the cold, dark evening before the Capitol siege. After they were found undetonated, the FBI turned to the public.
I'm coming to you today to once again ask for your help with our pipe bomb investigation.
Little has been revealed about that federal probe, but a Newsy investigation reveals several theories the FBI is pursuing. A source familiar with the FBI's investigation says agents have repeatedly retraced the bomber's path on foot. The most recent visit to Washington's Capitol Hill neighborhood on December 22nd. After piecing together a route, primarily with ring camera footage from nearby homes, they believe the suspect first drove into the city with the explosives and parked a vehicle in a rare surveillance blind spot. The source tells Newsy agents think the bomb material, which includes galvanized pipe and kitchen timers, was acquired outside the nation's capital. The FBI is also said to believe that the bomber seen in the videos may be an anarchist or someone who felt wronged by the government.
Unlike television, these cases are rarely solved in 60 minutes. These are complex investigations.
That's Barry Black, a retired FBI special agent and master bomb technician. He says the suspect was clearly trying to avoid detection, but the pipe bombs themselves could give investigators valuable information.
As you create devices like this, you're leaving forensic evidence, the potential for fingerprints, hairs, DNA, even touch DNA, which is down to a cellular level. The FBI's explosives unit can examine materials like that in very fine detail and glean a lot of information. And then as the investigation continues, would have something to match what was recovered on the scene with a potential subject.
There are conflicting opinions about whether the person was connected to the pro-Trump mob that stormed the seat of U.S. democracy.
I would imagine they probably know who he was, and I guarantee he wasn't one of the people that were at that protest.
I think there was a significant coordination with this attack.
The FBI declined to comment on specifics and pointed Newsy to its public releases. It's offering a $100,000 reward for information that can help them catch the person who so far has eluded arrest and prosecution. Chance, I'm standing right by where one of those pipe bombs was placed. The benches behind me have been removed, but that was where the person sat to place one of those pipe bombs by the DNC.
I recognize that from the picture now that you say that. Sasha, do we know if these bombs were intended, wired up to really go off? Seems like that could be valuable information. Then we'd know, okay, were they really targeting both parties?
Right. Well, that is a key question, and we just don't know for sure. Now, these pipe bombs, they are made with readily accessible materials. They're designed to fragment, and so they can damage buildings. They can be fatal. But this is among many things that we just don't know. We don't know the age of the person. We don't know the race of the person. We don't even know the gender of the person or their nationality. This person could perhaps have been working with someone else to construct and distribute the bomb. Now, Ted Kaczynski, it took 17 years for the FBI to find him. Make no mistake, just because this wasn't a fatal attack, this was a bipartisan attack on the U.S. and its democracy. FBI will not let it go. They will keep working to find this person.